Hi guys, hope you're doing well. So today I have a monthly favourites video for you. So I'm going to go ahead and start. It's in this little basket here, and it's not there's not actually that many things, but I really like them. So these are kind of like, I 100% believe that you should go out and buy them if you can. So I guess I'll start off with the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas primer. I love this. I had bought the mini compact when it was like a sort of solid canvas primer, and I thought it was nice, and then I used it and I didn't care for it afterwards. I thought that my makeup and everything would kind of slip and slide. It was too slippery for me. So when I went to Sephora and I decided to get a new primer, I was between the YSL, the new one with the silver specks, and this, because they both came out at the same time. And I put them at the back of my hand, and I noticed that when I was comparing the two, this liquid silk canvas actually felt a lot tackier and kind of stuck to my skin better than the YSL one. So I decided to go for this one. And I definitely prefer this formula to the compact solid version, which is kind of a shame because that was kind of cool. But I love this one. I love the way that it feels like a lotion on my face, and I think that it really helps with my foundation and my makeup staying put. So that is that first one. Then I love this foundation, like love the finish of this foundation. This is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation. It is a full coverage moisturizer, oil-free matte, SPF 50, and I have it in the color medium tan, which, well, I've got it on now. It's great, it's beautiful, and I absolutely love it. I love the way it just sits in my skin and the way it just diffuses onto my skin. It is a nice thick cream, and I feel like it moisturizes me and it just covers flawlessly. And I use it with this brush, which is my ultimate favorite brush for my face. This is by Sephora. It is the Pro Buffing number 70 brush. I love the dome shape of this. I put one pump of it on and I just smooth it all over my face, and I can't tell you, the finish together with this brush is outstanding. It just goes on like a dream, and I don't think about it. It is just something that when I know I need a beautiful face on, I can put it on with these two. So my absolute favorite. Now I bought mine from Ulta, this foundation. So when I was looking on Sephora, I don't know if they had this exact one because I couldn't remember that this was oil-free matte. But when I was looking to repurchase, I couldn't find the green. And I'm not too sure if medium tan transpires across the different versions of this foundation. And I say that because I think I was between this and another version of the Bye Bye foundation. I can't remember, but it was like pink, I think, and I definitely wasn't medium tan in that one. Now, in saying that, that could be because it wasn't shaken up properly in the store, or I don't know. But if you can get your hands on this one and you're like my colouring, you will love it. Thing that I really like, that I haven't used in a long time, is my Chanel Bronze de Soleil, the Soleil Tan de Chanel, this tub. Oh, freaking love that smell. I love this bronzer. It is so beautiful, and I've been using it with the Sephora Pro Mini 55.5, and this was like a Rouge, I think it says Rouge 2018, like must have been like a gift with purchase brush. But any sort of like, again, sort of fluffy and has a little bit more of a rounder head, I swirl this in and I just use it like so. and I love the colour and the finish it gives me. It is not a strong contoury bronzer, but it just gives me a little bit of colour, a little bit of definition, and it's so light because of the way it picks up on this. Obviously, if you used like my buffing brush for that, it would be a little bit more heavier, but with this I like it because then I can concentrate it and kind of work it into my skin a bit better, and it just looks very, very natural. So I really love that. Okay, and then, oh yeah, I love this thing. The YSL, this is the All Hours Concealer. I have it in the shade 2, which I've mentioned before. I can't believe this light works underneath my under eyes so beautifully, but it comes, like a lot of it comes on the doe foot applicator, so I really do like kind of skim it off, and then I just do like that, and I let it rest, and that's the key there, like for like 30 seconds, and then with like a beauty blender or one like it, this was mint from Sephora. This was like a mini one, but anything like this which has a beautiful point to it, damp, you just blend it in, and it has properties in here that it just kind of like sets to a more powdery finish, but it's flawless and brightening, and it just blends in with my foundation, and my skin's so nice. I absolutely adore this one. Those two work great in combination. Sorry, I just noticed my thing showing. Then if you are not into full coverage, or you just kind of want like something like me on the weekends where you don't really wear makeup, but you need something to just cover you up and just kind of make you look like alive and nice, I love the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. This just gives a real good glow up, and I'm in the shade 3, which is light medium, and it has a massive doe foot applicator, and I just spread this along my face, and it's really beautiful. It's such a beautiful finish, and I just use this on days, as I said, that I don't really care to be fully covered, and it just illuminates your skin. It kind of like filters it out nicely, and I don't know, it does exactly what you want it to do, and obviously gives you a youthful glow with that like shine, but it's not like a greasy shine. It's just like it's like a glow from within, and it just looks good. Like, it's a great one for like if you go to the gym, or if you go for a walk, or if you go swimming, or if you just, want to go to the grocery store. For me, I have to have my eyebrows, my lashes, and like I need like my face to be like all one, and so those are the 3 I do for my no makeup look, and this is what I use, and I love it. And I put it underneath my eyes as well, and it kind of just like helps that too. It's really great. Also, I love this NARS blush in Deep Throat, oldie. But I don't think I've ever owned this one, or if I did, it's been a long time. It's a different version to Orgasm. It's a little bit more muted. I have it on my cheeks today. I really like it. It's just a very nice rosy pink. So this one here, and it has like that gold through that runs, and it just is a very delicate color, and it just gives a good flush. Brings some life to my skin. This, oh my goodness, I got from the Sephora, from a Sephora haul a while back, and I love this thing. I knew it because Makeup Forever for me has just done the best setting sprays I've ever had. Like, they've just always been good, but I will always like try and look for another setting spray just to try and just to see. And I went with this one because it was new, and it was called Light Velvet Air, and it's for shine control. And I love the Urban Decay ones too. They have like the 24-hour one or the matte one, but after a while they weren't working for my skin and my makeup anymore. So I decided to try this, and this works so good, like so good. I spray it on just like a normal setting spray, and then any like residual like dew that's like sitting on my skin, I'll use like the flat end of the beauty blender or equivalent, and I'll just kind of like just push it into my skin, like, you know, especially the T-zone. And I normally notice when I go to the bathroom in the middle of work or something, I'll notice where I'm shiny. I'm not shiny, like not even. And you know, I'm running around like a lot these days and naturally getting very like sweaty and I'm not. My face is really good. I normally tend to pat my face with a towel, you know, to kind of absorb the shine. I'm not even doing that. So this is definitely working. Love it. And then the last two things are really fun. I love this lipstick. This is from YSL as well. This is the Rouge Volupte Shine, and I believe it is in number 49. It is a gorgeous pop of pink. It is that beautiful, better than flamingo pink, but when you put it on, you can see it is bright, but because it's the Volupte Shine, it is also kind of a little transparent. I don't have it on right now, I have Matte Ravishing on, but I love this colour, either to just dot on and give me a little bit of life, or to just put on as a beautiful Barbie pink, and it is lovely. It's just so moisturising, and it's kind of like a stain almost. And yeah, I really love this colour. It's just one that you would think that you could find a colour like this quite easy, but because of all the different finishes now you get on lipsticks, there's nothing quite like the Volupte Shine. So I really like it. And then finally, so Essie's come out with these nail polishes called Expressi. And so I guess they're basically a quick dry formula. And I have this in the shade 100 Busy Beeline, and I love it. You can kind of see it on my thumb. Now you might be like, Arzu, the rest of your fingers do not look like Beeline. What is that? And so what I found is if you put this on, it's really good, but you need a top coat, because if you don't put a top coat on, if you have purple shampoo, like I do, it has taken away, stripped the yellow off my nails. Isn't that funny? Like, so you can see that is what like my nail polish color is supposed to be like, and it's not. So, and I was like, well, why is my thumbs like still kind of yellow and not my fingers? But I realized I hold my head like that, and I use these 4 fingers to massage my scalp. So that's where I'm really getting the purple shampoo in it. So yeah, it's kind of like dyed and stripped the color off, which is super weird. So again, I just wanted to try it without a top coat to see what it would be like, and it definitely dried nicely, even though this one is kind of like Essie's other polishes like Fiji and stuff like that, where it's a little bit thicker. You need like 2-3 coats, but despite that, with Fiji it would have been completely ruined. With this one, like, it dried beautifully and nicely in a timely manner, but you definitely need a top coat on it, so that's what I'm going to do next. But I love this colour. I'm so into the pale yellow colours. And then finally, as part of my favourite, is my Waffle Robe. So here it is. This is by the brand, and I got it off Amazon, I'll leave that link, Turquoise. I don't know if it's supposed to be turquoise, but it's called Turquoise. I got it in the size small medium, and this I think is supposed to be like a cream colour, but to me this is like my favourite colour right now, which is like a buttermilk colour. I love it, and I'm 5'3", but I love how long this is. I will, if you go to my Instagram, you'll see a picture of me wearing this robe, but it's very thin, but it absorbs really nicely, and it just, you know, I'm coming out straight from the shower and putting this on, and it's just one of those things that's just so nice to wear. It's like luxurious and cozy and thick. Well, it's thin, but like, it's thick, if that makes sense. I think because there's like a lot of fabric, like I feel like it's like cozy, and you know, I put like a towel in my hair to let it dry, and then I just sometimes like to just sit on the bed and like look at Instagram and like just wind down a little bit after the shower, and even when I'm dry I'll still have this robe on and I'll dry my hair and everything, and I love it. I've always liked a waffle robe. My mum's always like pushed that on to us, like to always have like a nice bathrobe, and especially like these ones that are like cotton and just like really absorbent. She's always like bought them for us from Iran. And so when I found one on Amazon that I really liked, had good reviews, and like, you know, it was reasonably priced, I decided to go ahead and purchase it, and I'm really, really happy I did. So that is my monthly favorites video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.